Glamour, beauty, sex appeal, youth. Everywhere gorgeous images of female perfection. It's enough to make a girl jealous. All these stars, they all look great. They're the same age as me. Fortunately, there's a £650 million anti-aging industry out there, promising to remove wrinkles and rebuild bodies.
You have here lots of lines on your forehead, and that can be reduced.
So, step by step over the next few weeks, spending as little as possible, I'm going to try out a whole range of anti-aging treatments. But what will work and what will hurt? Oh. They do say there's no gain without pain. Could I do that? Would I really go this far? I'm going to find out whether I can turn back the clock and regain my youth. I'm Nicky Taylor, not exactly billboard material, a 41-year-old single mum and sagging all over. A prime candidate for an anti-aging experiment. There's no way I'm taking my clothes off. I've got just over £5 of my own dough to play with, so here goes. Time to find out if the industry really can deliver on making me look younger, and to find out how much it's all going to cost. I'm going to try anti-wrinkle creams, a new diet, and perhaps some Botox injections. I thought I'd start by seeing how some old school friends are faring. I haven't seen them for years. It's very interesting to see how kind of like well-preserved everyone is. They're all looking fab. Is it their genes or are they cheating? A bit of Botox always helps. Botox? Do you think it does? Have you done it? Yeah. Have you? Sophie, did you... where did you have yours? Just in the middle. Because your foreheads do look like babies' bottoms. They really do look amazing. Yeah, honestly. You know, it's nice to know that you've had a bit of help, just a bit, because you can't put it all down.
But why not?
I know, why not?
Why not? If it makes you feel good, why not?
If you can't beat 'em, join 'em. My new regime starts tomorrow.
Mummy! Here you go!
I am going to start an experiment today. I've bought lots of products that I hope are going to make me look really young and beautiful.
Mummy, you already look young.
I don't look young. This load of anti-wrinkle creams from the high street has cost me nearly £200. They say they'll firm, plump and smooth my ageing skin. And they're cheaper than Botox. A good way to start. I'll be beautiful.
Why do you need this?
Because if I do this like this with my eyes, this is what I really hate this. Look. Watch.
Mummy. Mummy, I can't watch.
That is what we're getting rid of, OK? The great thing is they promise to work surprisingly fast. In 1 hour, instant firming effect. In 7 days, my skin is going to look and feel smoother. I'm just getting rid of the baggy bits and the wrinkles. And why am I doing it? Because I'm worth it.
Because you want to look younger.
Yeah.
So you can get more boyfriends.
No! Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
We'll hold the camera up. Right, I'll get a bit closer. With a record of how I look today, I'll be able to check how I'm doing in my race to look younger. Oh, not a pretty picture. Thank you. For the next few days, I'm going to be the anti-wrinkle cream queen. I'm going to religiously apply everything I've bought. This anti-aging face mask makes me feel like a brand new mummy. Can you just get that hard bit, Freya, on the ball of my foot? That ball bit? Yeah. Oh, God, that's great, Freya.
Hi, Nicky.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Apart from my wrinkles, I've got a pot belly that makes me feel like grandma. I've come to see an ex-boyfriend, Nigel. Just my luck, he's turned into a rather successful plastic surgeon. What does he suggest?
What do you think troubles you the most?
What the real problem is like, here, what it is I've got like a smile, it's like a smile. And so it's like this is like two eyes, a nose and a smile. And I look in the mirror and I go, stop bloody smiling at me. Can you make it happen for me?
You may be a candidate for a tummy tuck. It would take the overhang away.
I think it would really give me loads of confidence.
But I think you could lose some weight and you'd do better if you lost some weight. If you saw someone, you know.
Is that because you just thought I looked fat?
Yeah, I think you said to me, you said to me you felt you were half a stone overweight.
Yeah, but I mean, of course, you know, Yeah.
you're 40, you've had 3 children.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah. You, my trusty skills, you never lie to me, do you? Come on, be nice, be nice. And the weight is... I am a big fat porker. Oh, God. That is more than I thought. That really is more than I thought. Oh. I have to do something about that. There's no way I'm rushing into a tummy tuck. It's expensive, and it's major surgery. A change in lifestyle might be less painful. Or will it? Friends have recommended the 7-day cabbage soup diet. Cabbage and a few veg twice a day. Every day. And I'm giving up my 20-year cigarette habit. They kill you, and they give you wrinkles too. It's extra sessions down the gym.
5 seconds. 1, push, good. Jesus Christ.
And that's not all. I'm adding kickboxing to my fitness regime.
9,
8,
7. I'm counting. 7.
5.
I'm counting. 7. 7. 6.
5,
6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Happy New Year. There you go.
Hey, Freya, will you come and take me a photo, please? We're 7 days into the diet, the exercise and all those creams. Surely my wrinkles are disappearing.
Yes!
My skin must be smoother.
You know you put that cream on there.
Yeah?
Nothing's happened.
Thanks. Okay, that's great.
You asked me.
Freya's right. I don't look any different. No younger at all. The before photo is the one on the left, by the way. Maybe the problem is money. Maybe the creams I'm buying are, well, just too cheap. Take Renutrif, for example, Estee Lauder's top of the range. It's £300 for that little pot. It must really work. Estee Lauder says it contains 2 special ingredients, deep sea water from Hawaii and minerals from Okinawa. Is it effective? Who knows? But it sounds so convincing. The problem is, cosmetic companies don't always tell the whole truth. L'Oreal, another big multinational corporation, had to withdraw this advert for its wrinkle decrease cream because of this claim.
76% reported visible reduction on expression lines.
Trouble was, L'Oreal couldn't back that up with enough evidence.
L'Oreal Paris.
Because you're worth it.
Shh. So can anti-aging creams work? I've come to see a consultant dermatologist to get the lowdown.
Come in.
Hello, Dr. Susan.
Good morning.
Good morning. Listen, I've got some questions that I'm desperate to ask you. Could you give me very simple answers? Yes or no or maybe. Can a skincare product impart the secret of longevity of an orchid?
Unlikely.
Can a concentration of caviar extracts transform your face?
Absolutely not.
Can a sea plant help the calcium in your skin perform?
No.
The mushroom of eternal youth can make wrinkles seem to disappear.
The word seem gives us some flexibility.
Now, are these basically exaggerated claims, or, you know, is there some truth in this?
I'm sure they're exaggerated claims. There's only one product that has scientific evidence backing up the claims that it actually helps reverse the signs of photoaging, and that's a vitamin A compound called retin A, or retinoic acid. And
Well, obviously that is in these products.
well, I'd say it almost definitely is not in these products. Retin A is only available on prescription. It's quite irritating on the skin. It makes your skin pink and dry and slightly flaky. And it's that which limits people's ability to use it.
So, in a way, what you're saying is that it's no pain, no gain. It's got to be the more painful or the more irritant it is towards the skin, the more effective it is going to be towards your wrinkles.
Yes, in this case, I would say that's a good quote.
Oh, these are what I have to look forward to.
Retin A turns out to be the only anti-aging product to be properly tested for its effect on wrinkles.
You've got this lady with, before treatment, or before the trial, with quite a few wrinkles here and vast improvement here.
She looks as if she's had a facelift, doesn't she?
Yes.
And that's
But
basically...
she won't have had a lift. This is a proper trial.
Proper trial.
This will just be using the cream.
Would you advise me, therefore, in spending like £200 on one of these creams?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. I would say use Retin A at night if your skin can tolerate it, or every other night, or twice a week, and then use a sunscreen in the morning, and use a middle-of-the-range priced moisturiser for the rest of the time. And spend your money on something else.
Yeah, you sort of burst my bubble.
Sorry.
Okay.
It might be a cure for wrinkles, but I'll have to use Retin A for a year to see the benefit. There's a Botox bash tonight, and I'm invited. It's round at my friend Tracy's house.
Nice to see you.
Are you going to have any? No, Botox.
Oh, yeah.
These days, you don't have to go to a doctor's surgery. Even hairdressers and beauticians are doing it. Botox parties are all the rage. Around 50,000 Botox injections were sold in Britain last year. Our jabs come in a chiller bag with a travelling doctor. Botanics is one of a number of companies offering Botox at home.
Everybody, this is Dr. Bloom. He's a highly experienced and qualified cosmetic surgeon.
Hi.
The doctor, who delivers Botox on his scooter, explains what's going to happen.
It is a medical procedure, even if it's for vanity, just for you to know, to have had alcohol in the few hours before the procedure could increase the risk of bruising. That's it. Okay. So you know about it now.
Oh, I'm frightened of needles.
I just want to... How big is the needle?
Like this. Very, very tiny. I would say when it's done by me, almost not painful. So who are my patients? You are my patient.
I am a patient.
And
At
you
£300 a pop, only Tracy and I are going for it.
I would like you to...
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, here,
Yeah, that would be great.
can you lie on the sofa?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, what I would like maybe is you to prepare here, just to take away the food and maybe get...
Bit
Clean a little
unhygienic,
bit.
really, isn't it? Bit unhygienic to have.
Well, it's not a... I mean, it's clean anyway, whatever I do. But I would like to be away from everything which could bring something which is dirty or could risk an infection.
You don't need to change into sterile clothing.
No.
You don't need white things or...
No.
No?
The sitting room's now a surgery, and it's time to prepare the injections.
Botox is ready.
I get Tracy to go first. It doesn't seem too bad. There's no blood. Now it's time for Dr. Bloom's attack on my wrinkles.
I mean, you have here lots of lines on your forehead. That can be reduced. Let's see where I am going to inject you. Now,
He plans an assault on my forehead. A dozen entry points are plotted for the needle. I'm glad I've had the wine. It's steadying my nerves.
You don't need.
Botox works by reducing the number of nerve impulses to muscles in the face.
You will see.
Weirdly, it's derived from a poison, but anything is worth a try if I'm going to get rid of my wrinkles. I know it's been around for ages, but I still think I'm brave having it done. A few minutes later, it's over.
You are Botox.
Yeah, I'm Botoxed. I am a Botox woman. I can't believe this is the first thing I've done that's slightly invasive. A round of applause, please. Well, 7 days of cabbage soup and not much else. I think it's time to find out the results. Right, I was 10 stone 11, please. Please, God, please let me be less. I have tried so hard. 10 stone 9. Jesus Christ. I have been eating cabbage for 7 days to lose 2 pounds. You can talk, you've been having better food than I have. Is this going to hurt?
A little bit. Very quick though. Ooh, there we go.
I'm having my eyebrows waxed off. They say it's like having an instant facelift. Takes years off me and a couple of rips.
Change their minds now. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
There you go, Nikki. That's what we took off. Wow. See the difference?
It's about 5 years.
Yes. And you'll be able to see where you're going now, won't you? Get you to sit up there, Nikki, please.
Thanks.
And let's just show you in the mirror. What do you think of that? So it does make a difference, doesn't it?
It does.
Next, I'm dabbling with hormone injections, a skin peel and some fillers. I need to take my next anti-aging step. I'm going to see a woman who's a kind of anti-aging addict. She was in a Women's Weekly talking about her pursuit of everlasting youth.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome. Really nice to meet you. Thank you.
Sarah Payne is a 57-year-old divorcee and mum of 3. She's dedicated the last 6 years to fighting the ageing process. Looking younger has become her obsession.
Come on, what have you had done?
Well, I went from sort of 0 to fast by having a full facelift.
Really? You've had a lift?
I then realised it was starting to drop, so I had thread lifts put round here, and I regularly have Botox here and here. I have my lips done regularly.
Yeah.
I've had my cheekbones enhanced. And what else do I have done? I have skin peels. I have photorejuvenation with intense pulse light. And both those treatments we take all the way down to the cleavage. And sometimes I have them on the backs of my hands as well. Last year I had my breasts done.
Wow. God, that's quite a list of things, isn't it? Have you got any other little closet secrets?
Well, I have had a little extra help.
Have you?
Yeah, come along, I'll show you.
How exciting. How exciting.
I'm going to show you something that I don't think a lot of women know about, which is to do with actually your hormones and having customised hormonal treatment to support the ageing process.
Okay.
And this has been one of the most critical things for me.
Maybe Sarah's got just what I need.
This is human growth hormone. So in the morning when I get up, I inject with this. Now this you have to have prescribed by a doctor who specialises in this area.
Human growth hormone, what does it do?
HGH. What does it do? It slows down the ageing process because just as you grow older, your body produces less of everything. It is expensive and it needs to be handled very carefully.
And where do you put it? Where do you inject it?
I inject it into the leg.
So first, you shoot up.
Well, no, you don't shoot up.
Shoot
because
up.
You don't inject into a vein.
Sounds quite scary, injecting human growth hormone.
Yes, it does sound scary, doesn't it? I mean, my doctor and I discussed it at length, and she said to me she doesn't prescribe it for everybody. She only prescribes it to people she thinks can cope with it and not abuse it. Sometimes people get fixated on this HGH. You get bodybuilders, for instance, who inject huge amounts. Large amounts to build up their muscles.
Right, okay.
Muscles.
Do you notice it makes a difference?
My skin tone has improved, the elasticity has improved.
Sarah's elasticity may have improved, but what about her cash flow? Injections of HGH cost £10 a day. Seems a bit extreme. But could it be the fountain of youth? I did some research. The amount of growth hormone in our body declines as you get older. It's claimed that by boosting your levels of HGH, you can regain more youthful looks. Sounds great, so I've come to see the country's leading growth hormone professor about getting hold of some.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Monson. Hello.
Hi.
How do you do?
Nice
to meet you. Can you tell me, what exactly is human growth hormone? Because I've heard that it does things, you know, it sort of increases hair growth, it makes you more energetic, it rejuvenates the skin, enhances sex drive. I mean, it just sounds great.
It's seemingly a very positive thing.
Yeah.
But the reality is that when there is too much growth hormone produced by the pituitary gland, those people have got an increased risk of developing tumours in the colon and in the breast. So the question is it safe to have extra injections of growth hormone to turn your blood chemistry from that of a 60-year-old into a 25-year-old? And the answer is that the jury is very much out on the safety angle.
You've kind of answered my question. If I was going to say to you, would it be something that you'd prescribe for me? Because it does sound awfully tempting.
I would forget HGH as a means of achieving a reversal of the ageing process because it's inappropriate treatment and because there is no clinical scientific evidence to support its use.
Well, I don't think I'll be going down that avenue. Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
The professors convinced me that using HGH is a waste of money and may not be great for my health either.
Can you just pour them in?
So it's back to the drawing board for the elixir of youth. A new American diet should do wonders. If I eat pounds of apples, I'll shed pounds of weight.
I'm loving this.
I have to eat just apples for 3 days, with only water or black coffee to wash them down.
Hold on.
And keeping up the exercise too.
Yeah, well done. Swing and lift your arm and lean on your forward. Good. Good. Excellent.
And I want to go on with the invasive stuff. I'm having fillers, injections to plump up the sags in my skin. Sometimes collagen is used, a substance made from the connective tissue of cows and pigs. Lovely. Next stop is a treatment very popular with ladies who lunch, a skin peel. Best advice says that you have your skin peel after injections like fillers and Botox. Plastic surgeon Angelica Cavuni is going to apply medical acid to my face to peel off the dead and damaged skin. Am I mad?
The skin texture improves, the pigmentation becomes more even, and the skin looks and feels a lot more youthful.
Gosh, that's great. And so my wrinkles might disappear?
A lot of them.
Within a couple of minutes, Angelica's acid attack is beginning to work.
Whoa, there's a real burning sensation now. I feel like I've just... Do you know what I feel like? I feel like I've been out in the sun, I've fallen asleep, and I didn't wear sunscreen. Oh!
The treatment costs £800 and the clinic recommends 3 sessions, each time stripping away more layers of skin. It's a minimum 2 months before I can have a second peel. Can't wait.
Would you like to have a look?
Yeah. There's white. There's like snow or dandruff all over here.
You are not allowed to pick the skin. If you pick the skin, there will be a scar. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
In a week's time, I should see the results. So how much have I spent? Skin peel, £800. Fillers, £300. Botox £300, face creams £200. I've got about £4,000 left to spend.
Freya, look.
My face seems to be shaping up nicely, but I can't say the same about my stomach. And I'm getting to the stage where I'm tempted by the idea of a quick fix.
So, hey, how do you feel about if I go and I have an operation?
I don't want you to.
But if I told you this, I think it's going to be very, very safe.
It doesn't matter about your look, what you look like. It just matters if you're beautiful inside.
Oh, who taught you that?
Daddy.
You're supposed to say, Mummy.
Well, anyway, I just want to find out more about the costs and options of going under the knife.
Cosmetic surgery is not simply about enhancing the way you look, it's about changing the way you feel. That's why more people...
Transform is the country's biggest plastic surgery business. Its TV ads are very enticing. I'll start with them.
The figure of your dreams. Choose Transform Medical Group.
Bigger boobs, smaller bums, thinner thighs, lifted faces. It's all here on the Transform website. And they've even got deals and discounts if you have more than one operation.
Wow. She does look better.
With £4,000 left in my budget, maybe Transform could be the answer to my problems. I make an appointment for a free consultation. My appointment isn't with a surgeon or even a nurse. Juliet is in sales. She'll tell me about surgery for saggy tums and baggy eyes and what deals Transform can do for me.
You look incredibly good for your age. You're 41, I mean, your skin's beautiful. You obviously have taken care of yourself very well. We're not going to do anything that you don't need, so we'll be looking at what's most important to you, and then I'll come up with a package for you. It's just designed for you.
Fab. Thank you.
Packages are what Transform is known for, offering deals that make surgery more accessible.
But money-wise, I'm just wondering about being able to afford it.
Okay, so what's your budget?
I've got about
4,000.
Yeah. What can I get for 4?
What you can get for 4,000? Well, what you can get for 4,000 is not a tummy tuck. A tummy tuck's £5,700 roughly.
Is there any chance of a discount?
Yes. If, for instance, if you were going to have breast enlargement, which is roughly around £3,500, the upper eyelid surgery is about £2,500, which would make it £6,000. If you did them together, we'd discount that probably by about £1,000.
Really?
We have lots of people who come in who, like yourself, so you might decide you want to have a tummy tuck and your eyes, eye bag removal, and also you want to have breast enlargement. So even though we're not going to do all the operations at the same time, we could book you in for 2 separate operations, and if you're going to pay for them all at the same time, I can offer another discount there as well.
It's a bit like a reward.
We do. We have a reward card. We call it a privilege card, and for patients who've had operations with us, we offer discounts for next time and of non-surgical treatments as well, and then we'll keep you informed of all the different offers that we have.
If you see your cesarean scars...
Next step, a consultation with the Transform plastic surgeon. I wish he could magic my tummy away. It would be a big op to get rid of my belly.
Tummy tuck is a major operation. So you need to think it carefully, mull it over all the material we have given you to read, and possibly come and see me again with any unanswered questions.
With a reward card, deals and discounts on offer, I'm tempted to rethink my budget. Maybe a load of plastic surgery could create the perfect me. Rajiv Grover is a member of the British Association of Aesthetic Plastic Surgeons. What's his advice on the surgery I'm planning to have?
I went to see Transform because they're, one of the biggest in the country, the companies that do it. And they were fantastic. They offered me all sorts of deals and packages. And in fact, they did say that if I did, a couple of procedures, I might be able to get another one at a discount rate.
I think these are the sort of things that must get your alarm bells ringing. This is a medical procedure. It's coming in, it's having surgery. If you were going in to have a hernia operation or a breast cancer operation, the last thing you'd want to do is have more than you need. So the decision to have something done shouldn't really be based on having money off.
But then, you know, we talked about boobs as well, and I saw a pair of beautiful tits on her desk that they were really, I mean, they felt great, and I just thought, well, maybe I could do that as well. I hadn't even thought about boobs. And maybe even have a privilege card. They got a card that, you know, you have a card, you can come back for more and get money off. And
well, when you mentioned seeing some breasts on the table, this was beginning to sound like a supermarket. And then now you mentioned the privilege card. I mean, we're not in Sainsbury's here. These are important medical procedures that have risks attached to it, and you've got to think about managing your expectation. Is it realistic? Is it appropriate that you have these things done? You know, were you even being seen by one of the surgeons? Sounds like you were being seen by a salesperson. This gets more worrying by the minute.
Time for something cutting edge. I've come across cryotherapy, a new treatment that's just been imported to Battersea, all the way from Poland, by a former racehorse trainer. The good news is that on its website it says it'll slow down the ageing process of the skin and prevent wrinkles. But there's bad news too. It involves standing in a deep freeze chamber at minus 135 degrees centigrade. It's got loads of publicity in the tabloids recently. So I've booked a session for me and my friend Nell. We have to sign a medical disclaimer and wonder what I've got us into. Meanwhile, the chamber is set for deep freeze. It's getting weirder. They claim these outfits are specially suited to the deep freeze.
okay.
And we have to wear masks to protect our throat and lungs from being burnt by the freezing air.
Into some sort of. Oh, look! Oh, are you sure this isn't hell that we're going into?
Come on, let's
It
get
is.
minus 60. Oh, this is minus 60. This is the first room.
First, we have to acclimatise briefly in a minus 60-degree chamber. Then, because we're beginners, it's 2 minutes in a mere minus 110 degrees. We're told to keep moving or we'll freeze up. It's bloody freezing. Only chanting and stamping can keep my mind off the frighteningly cold air.
Are you feeling a bit cold yet? What do you think? Don't touch us, Shoes off.
The Polish say extreme cold stimulates blood circulation, increasing the supply of oxygen and nutrients to the skin, all of which they say should prevent wrinkles.
That was a bit scary towards the end. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy.
In Poland, cryotherapy is traditionally used for pain relief and well-being. And it's not just for girls. The clients in before us were a team of professional footballers. But all I care about is looking younger.
I mean, I have to say, that was an experience.
It was an experience, wasn't it? Will it take away Will it take away wrinkles or? No.
I mean, it might have a temporary sort of reducing the wrinkle effect, but it's not going to have a long term.
Well, that's a bit of a blow. We're paying £30 each for a treatment that says in the publicity that it works to stop wrinkles. But now I'm not so sure.
But is it proven that it really is going to have a sort of anti-aging effect on the skin?
I don't know on that front. We're still getting evidence translated from Polish, but I haven't come across any yet.
Well, I won't be coming back until they've ironed out the wrinkles on their website, and I can't wait for that Polish translation.
It's really itchy. And that bit there, I really want to pick it, but I'm not allowed to pick. Oh, God. It's like having a mask on. It's wholly unattractive. If you notice the Botox, look, it's really working. I'm really impressed with that, actually.
I'm really frustrated at my slow progress, and I want more dramatic results. I feel I'm coming to the end of the line, with fitness as a way to get rid of my fatness. Whilst other bits of me are toning up nicely, my stomach remains resolutely bulging. Maybe my gym trainer, Lisa, can tell me how to get rid of it.
Everything else is toned up. Your legs and your bum are great.
Yeah, look, my legs are great.
Great. No bingo wings.
No bingo wing, they could do with a bit of...
Back's pretty good.
If I really want it to go, and I really do, I've got to go for, the knife. And I feel guilty about it, though. I feel really guilty.
You haven't, some parts of your body you can't change, and some parts you can't, especially if you've had kids.
Do you think I'd be cheating? Do you think it's a bit of a cop-out?
No, because you've put the effort in, the effort's gone in. You're not just doing this as a whim. You've put the effort in and you've tried, you've done what you've done, everything that I think you possibly can over the last year to get the results, and it's sticking. It will be the last...
Perhaps surgery is the only way to get rid of my belly, but it's a big chunk of cash. I'd feel less guilty about spending all that money on myself if I had the backing of my mum and her fella James.
What would you say if I have major surgery?
I would not be happy about it.
Not necessary?
Totally unnecessary. And I would not be happy about it.
I think one of the difficulties is that nothing in life is risk-free.
You don't need it. You look young enough as it is.
That's my mother talking, though.
It's vanity. That's what it is.
Total vanity.
Total vanity.
I mean, it's your choice and it's your money, but you've got to think of, you being on your own and the risk you're taking. If it was needed to be done, I would be with you, but I don't think it needs to be done. And who would look after the children?
Looking at you.
I knew. That's exactly.
If Jude said she was going to go off and come back half the size, I would not be happy at all.
Really, James? Isn't that lovely?
No,
you see,
I wouldn't.
He even likes me the size I am.
Yes.
Really, James?
Yes. Less to hold on to is not good news as far as I'm concerned.
Mum and James would be against it. They're from a different generation. But they're right about the risk. If I'm going to go ahead with surgery, I feel I have to confront that fact. I've read plenty of horror stories in the papers. So I've come to meet a woman who has had a bad tummy tuck experience.
Hi. Hello, are you Angela?
Yes, nice to meet you.
Angela Coker is a 38-year-old mum to 6 children. 2 days after her op, she noticed a bruise.
And I assumed that was just to do with the operation. You usually get bruised and whatever. And then the 3rd day, it went a funny colour. And I wasn't too sure what it was, because it didn't look like a bruise anymore. It started going a browny blacky colour. And it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
The bruise?
No, the blackness.
The blackness, yeah.
Yeah, that's how degrading.
A week after the operation, Angela's surgeon decided to cut away the blackened flesh on her stomach.
But he had to do that every day. Clean it out and cut where it was dying. I felt like something in the back of a butcher's shop.
Have you got any pictures? I
Yeah.
mean, in a morbid kind of way, I want to see for myself.
Okay.
Where are they?
They're in the sitting room in the drawer.
Oh, God, you poor thing.
Angela's husband took the photos in a bid to sue the surgeon.
I don't know
Looking
whether
forward to this.
Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
The hole was a gaping wound about 4 inches deep.
I was getting really, really ill. In my eyes, I thought I was going to die. The worst thing of all was the smell. It smelled like a dead body. So you can imagine the pain I'm in.
Poor thing.
A £5,000 operation that was supposed to be a treat has left Angela badly scarred and needing more reconstructive surgery.
I've got another 3 operations yet.
Angela's surgeon denies it's a botched job and says her smoking is to blame for the poor healing.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Meeting Angela really makes me wonder what drives so many people to risk their health for vanity. Am I desperate enough to take that risk?
Those photos were really, truly gruesome, and the last thing I want is, you know, to go ahead with something like this and then end up being a complete burden to my family. So I think I've just really got to give it some serious thought now.
The quotes for surgery from Transform have arrived.
Good gracious.
At £8,000 for a tummy tuck and an eye bag reduction, it's double my budget. So if I do want the operations, I'll have to look elsewhere. Angela's bad experience has been weighing on my mind, but it hasn't put me off surgery. I think she's just been very unlucky. So I need to find a cheaper option, and one that's not going to leave me with a botched job. Maybe it's cheaper abroad. I've heard tummy tuck tourism is becoming all the rage. In the last few years, the overseas surgery market has mushroomed, with exotic locations like India, Thailand and Brazil on offer. In fact, some of the sites look more like travel agencies. Then I come across a site called Body Beautiful.
Body Beautiful are the first and only UK-based company specialising in cosmetic surgery. Holidays in Malaysia. Quite fancy Malaysia, but it's expensive.
Sun, sea, sand and surgery could be just what I need. I need to meet the man behind a Body Beautiful. I've had tests that show I'm fit for surgery, but although I want a body to die for, I don't want to die for my body. Body Beautiful HQ is in Rochdale, somewhere.
I'm a little bit lost, actually. I'm looking for 119.
119, what is it, a shop?
What's that? Closing down cell? 119. I think it's here. Claimant Cost Solutions. I'm not looking for that, I'm looking for Body Beautiful.
First impressions don't inspire confidence.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, are you Body Beautiful?
Yes.
You are?
Hi, is that Nicky?
It's Nicky.
Hi, Nicky. Do you want to come up?
OK, thank you, I'll come up.
Obviously.
Paul Turner-Mitchell runs Body Beautiful with his wife Kelly. Paul and Kelly both tried out cheap overseas cosmetic surgery a few years back. They were so impressed, they started their own company.
It's just, somebody said to me, you know, are you mad? Going all that, why are you going all that way for surgery?
You know, with any form of elective surgery, there are always, you know, inherent risks. And by keeping, you know, our patients in Malaysia for, you know, a fairly long period of time after an operation, unlike, you know, Europe where people are flying home a couple of days after, you know, we're allowing sufficient time before people return home, which, you know, helps in addition to the care and the medication that they're receiving.
Because I feel like I'm sort of going to putting my trust in you, I wouldn't mind knowing just a little bit more about you and your wife and how you got into all of this. And
when we set up the business, we spent nearly a year going through the research stage. I personally went and saw virtually every plastic surgeon in Malaysia. We narrowed it down to 3 surgeons that we currently work with. All of them are fellows of the Royal College of Surgeons of Edinburgh. All of them have worked in the UK, undertaking plastic surgery, and all are accredited with the local Malaysian Association of Plastic Surgeons, of which they're just 37.
Then Paul plays his trump card, a film of where I'd be going in Malaysia. A 5-star resort with all the trimmings.
This is the theme park next door that forms part of the hotel.
wow! So I'll be going on Big Dippers and roller coasters.
I don't think you'll be going on those after your surgery.
The cost of it all, hotel and tummy tuck too, is just £2,600, well within my budget.
Really amazing.
Yeah, the facilities are fantastic.
They are. Well, listen, thank you very much.
Nice meeting you.
Really nice to meet you, and it's food for thought, it really is.
If you've got any questions, just give me a call.
I will do.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I'm beginning to feel the lure of the Far East.
It's £300 I've spent on Botox, £800 on facial peel, about £200 on loads of different creams. Therefore, and the thing about all these creams and the Botox, whatever, is they only last for 3 months. So actually, it's a bit of a short-term gain, isn't it, really? And it does make you think that maybe surgery is the only way, if you want the long-term benefits. Because actually, in the end, it's probably far more cost-effective.
Back to the British Association of Aesthetic Plastic Surgeons and my plans for a tummy tuck holiday.
I've just found this great place in Malaysia. And not only that, is I get 14 nights in a 5-star hotel. I mean, I haven't had a holiday for like 8 years without my kids. It does sound really appealing. Palm trees, blue skies, and obviously a very nasty wound.
The fact that you're going abroad, you're not going to be having a great time sitting on the beach after an operation like this. It just doesn't happen. And actually, it's quite risky, not least of all because you've got a long flight. And Malaysia is probably one of the furthest places you could think of going. And, you know, even on long flights, when you don't have surgery, there's a high risk of getting a deep vein thrombosis. And that's much more if you've had surgery. So I think you probably picked the best combination for a bad outcome.
Oh, great. I can't believe you've said that. So, what I need to do is just go away and see if I can make the benefits outweigh the risks.
Well, unless you can move Malaysia to some part of London that I've not come across, possibly not.
I know what everyone's saying. I know they're totally against me wanting to do this. And I know all the advice is out there, and there are like loads of risks. But I really, really want to do it.
Hi, Nicky.
Hello.
This is Nicky.
Nice
Pleased to meet you, Nicky. Come sit
I'll
here.
leave you in his good hands. I'll see you in a while.
Thank you.
Now, before we start, do I call you Miss Taylor, Nicola, Nicky?
You call me Nicky. Nicky is fine.
Nicky, all right. You call me Dr. Soma. Don't we all?
My surgeon, Dr. Soma, checks my medical details and shows me some of his previous work.
You see the stretch marks there?
Yeah.
These marks are down here now. All right. Does
Lovely.
this satisfy your expectations?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Nicky, I need to examine you.
He needs photos to plan the surgical cuts to my overhanging apron. He's designing the new, younger-looking me.
Is that my droopy?
And I want my eyes done too, but there's a problem. Dr. Soma has discovered a lump.
Oh, you got a lump there?
Yeah, it's a little.
That's a sty.
Yeah, but like months.
Oh, we have to remove it first, you know. We can't do the eye operation with an infection going on there.
Really?
No. I know you're upset about your eyes. I'm sorry, but I can't take a risk. Sorry.
I'm gutted about my bat eyes. They really scared the kids. Just hours later, I'm booked in and being prepped for my op.
It's all becoming a bit real now, isn't it?
In theatre, Dr. Soma limbers up for the job ahead, the battle of the bulge.
Right, just 100% oxygen. Just breathe normally for me, all right?
I'm marked up like a best cut, and my apron gets tugged to see how far it will reach.
Body.
And then it's the scalpel, the beginning of the end for my tum. It's an hour before enough cutting and slicing has finally rid me of my apron.
This is the skin and fat that was there below the umbilicus.
That's belly button to you and me. Thank heavens they've left it behind to be reattached. Like a scene from Hannibal Lecter's kitchen, my former apron weighs in at 2 pounds. The stitching is along my old caesarean scar. At least it'll be knicker-friendly. An hour and a half after the first cut, and the team proudly pose with my new flat tummy. The following morning, I'm feeling not too bad.
I feel a bit hungover, but it doesn't... That bit doesn't hurt unless I cough. Then it's a bit painful. But it feels a bit like when I had a cesarean, actually.
Hi, Nicky.
Hello.
It's time for Dr. Soma's daily check.
How was last night, sleep-wise?
It was fine, actually. You know, I woke up now and again, but I slept like a baby.
Great. How's the pain situation?
It's fine.
And he has something he wants to show me.
You sure you don't want to see this, Nicky?
No.
That's
my...
all the muck, and that's your skin.
Oh, God.
Done. So now, do you mind if we dispose of this?
Please do.
Right on?
All right.
I'm told to get out of bed today, move around to prevent blood clots, but I've got to do it bent over.
Okay.
And walk like that. Never
Right.
ever straighten up.
Okay.
If you do, things go ping, 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 ping.
Okay. Thank you.
Over the next 4 days, it becomes clear to me just how major the surgery has been. Even getting to the loo is a struggle. My drains go everywhere I go, removing waste blood from my wound. I'm certainly not feeling any younger at the moment. Mainly my days are spent feeling wasted, laid up inside the hospital. But Dr. Soma reckons that it's all coming along nicely.
You can have a look now.
I don't want to look.
Ah, you have to have a look. Come, let's have a look, yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, it looks great.
Does it look infected?
No, of course, no.
Great.
No, umbilicus is fine, the belly button is fine, scars are fine.
That's all I care about, yeah.
Everything's good. All right?
Good, good, good.
So
It's a huge relief to know there are no complications. Soon after, I'm discharged from the hospital to start my holiday. Well, maybe tomorrow. 5 days later, I'm back at the hospital for the results of the op.
Can't see my smile now.
I'm thrilled with my younger-looking nip-and-tucked tummy.
Fantastic, that's it.
It's not been much of a holiday, but so far the surgery seems a success. Just the flight home to cope with.
Okay, have a safe journey back.
Thank you. It's lovely to meet you, and hopefully, again, I'll come back and have my eyes done.
All right.
Okay.
Let me get the door. Good.
See
There we
you.
go.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness! Look, welcome home! Coming home, I wonder whether I'll get the reaction I'm hoping for.
Hey, now, hey, do you want to have a look at...
My gosh, don't you look thin? Oh, yes.
Are we twins? But do you notice the difference?
I do. Nicola, there is a difference. There is a difference.
From the side?
Absolutely, yes, lovely. Yes. Oh, I'm much jealous.
Well, maybe we can take you and Granny. You know too.
I think that's a yes then. A definite thumbs up. A week after I get back, I arrange to meet some old friends and some new friends for a celebratory drink. Do they think I look younger?
We're the skin team.
Yes.
And we
Skin
think
girls. Skin girls.
we're the skin D people. We think you look great.
Do you?
Yeah, no, your skin looks fantastic. And you must keep going with the Retin-A.
I will not stop using
because that can only continue to help.
And annual peels. And annual peels.
Yeah.
The anti-wrinkle experts think it's all been a success. But what about someone who really knows me? My mate Nell.
You look, you know, like a curvy sex kitten, and your skin does look fantastic. I just don't remember it being that much.
Can you not remember beforehand? Can you not remember the big...
Maybe I never looked at your tummy that much.
I don't think you...
I've seen you naked, and I...
Do you?
Nell's reaction has knocked me back a bit. Have I just got carried away with this anti-aging stuff? But remember how I looked at the start? Flabby-tummed and saggy-eyed. I love the new me. I feel more confident, and I confess I've been seduced by the rejuvenating process.
Should I just take my whole top off?
And now I really do want more treatments. There's even a risk I'm becoming obsessed. But is it right? Should I be so wrapped up in my looks? Should I care so much about my body? And I'm feeling guilty about all that money. After all, none of these treatments are forever. So I'm worrying about where all this self-obsession could lead. Oh well, I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. And perhaps I'll take my daughter's advice. Concentrate on the beauty within.
I don't want to grow old.